I'm going to teach you the one concept that can get rid of your job search anxiety. This is something that I guarantee nobody has ever broken down for you before. And when I teach people this, it is incredible how quickly they can transform themselves. So let's get into it. Have you ever heard the phrase, people hear what they see? Well, not only do people hear what they see, but they feel what they hear. Now, you might not realize this. I think Dr. Huberman is the first time I ever heard this, that our brain, our eyeballs are actually part of our brain. It is the only exposed part of our brain. So if you think about that for a moment, we see something. The moment we see it, we start to narrate what we're seeing. And when we narrate, what do? We hear, we listen to ourselves. And then based on what we say, we feel. Okay, that's what I mean. Again, people hear what they see, people feel what they hear. So if that's true, let me prove it to you. Think about the best thing that happened to you this past year. Immediately, what comes to mind? Now, listen to yourself. You're narrating what happened. So you saw it, you experienced it, and now you narrate these positive thoughts, makes you feel good inside. So if we know that to be true, guess what? So is the opposite. And this is where most people build up an incredible negative major motion picture. They don't even know that's going on in their head about their job search. They have massive, massive anxiety. In my last TikTok, I asked you, what's your biggest fear? And take a look at some of these. Look at what people said. I want you to study all of these, and then when you're ready, put me on pause. I'm going to test you. What do they all have in common? Because people came up with different reasons why they're so afraid and they have so much anxiety in their job search, but it actually all shares one common theme. Can you see it? All right, put it on pause. You ready? Okay. What they all have in common is, I'm not enough. I'm a failure. I'm not enough. All of these are variations on the same theme. Our biggest fear in job search is that we're not enough. And that, my friends, is simply not true. However, I will never sit here and go, that's not true. And all these people that just try to hype you up and say, you got this, don't worry about it, have gratitude, they don't understand the concept that I just explained to you. Because if they did, they would know that the right answer and the solution to fixing job search anxiety is to give you what? New things to see. Because if I can fill your brain with new things to see about job search, guess what's going to happen? New narrative. New positive narrative. And then when you get a new positive narrative, you're going to have new positive feelings about your job search and your anxiety is going to go away. Are you with me so far? Do you see how this works? When I teach this to people, it's like, okay, so now what? How do I do this, JT? Guess what? You're doing it right now. You're watching something new that's giving your brain a different narrative and making you feel differently. Hopefully feeling a little lighter, like, okay, this is starting to make sense, yes? That's why I became a job search career coach, because I figured out that the way to get rid of job search anxiety is something called the 3 C's. Courses, coaching, community. When done together, create a whole series of new experiences for people that they see, they narrate, and they feel. And this is how I get people into this incredible forward motion in their job search. And they get out of the depression and the anxiety and on a track to success. Okay? So let's break down what that means. Courses, you need to learn new things. Knowledge is power, right? So when you learn new things, you're going to have that experience. You also are going to need coaching. You're going to need somebody like myself doing exactly what I'm doing now. For example, in my practice, we have live sessions all week long so that people come in and ask questions. People will ask questions you don't even know that you need to know the answers to. So people will leave those sessions going, oh my gosh, mind blown. I didn't even know to ask those things. And now I'm that much smarter. Look at me, right? So you're going to need that coaching. And then finally, community. You should not be job searching alone, and that's essentially what most people do, which is why you are all alone up in here, super negative. You need to be surrounded by other people who are having these aha moments and expressing what they're learning and just motivate you, right? You know what I mean? Team energy, team positivity, courses, coaching, community. You put those 3 things together, and you will finally create the new experiences that you see so that you can hear a better narrative and you can feel better about your job search. I know it works. I've been doing it for 20 years, folks. I wouldn't know to explain this to you if I didn't know it worked with thousands of people. So if you made it this far, I have something very special for you if you lasted this long. I am going to invite you to my program this week. It's Sunday when I'm recording this, okay? 7 days for free. So if you go over to Work It Daily right now, you can get a 7-day free trial, 0 risk to you. And I want you to come in, take my job search course, come to my live coaching sessions, and be part of my community free for 7 days, okay? You're gonna be able to come to my masterclass, you're gonna be able to come to my interview sandbox, you're gonna be able to get access to all of the different learnings. We can do all the things because there's a lot about your job search that's broken and wrong that's making you feel bad. But guess what? It's not rocket science, it's not brain surgery. You can do this, but you need the 3 C's, courses, coaching, community, and I'm gonna make it available to you free for 7 days. Go over to workitdaily.com right now. get a free subscription for 7 days, try it out. And let's fix this. Let's train yourself, new things, hear new things, feel new things this week. You deserve it. You can do this, I promise you. And I will have so much fun. My team and I will have so much fun helping you get there. And then you'll be able to come back and say, oh, I did it. I did it. That's what I want you to know. You're going to get through this and be, I did it. I fixed my anxiety. I got the new, better job I want and deserve. Yes? You've got nothing to lose, okay? So I hope this made sense. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. But more importantly, 7-day free trial. Go grab it right now. Let's work together this week, okay? Good luck, my friends. Go get them.